We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year, a little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player.
The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here on Monday night. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. On the ground, this is Hunt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Into the hands of Juju. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home, Greg, here with the Buccaneers.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy, let the offense unfold, trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. One of the tight ends motions right. On 2nd down, Baker. He's across midfield. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
The Chiefs offense ready now for their second drive. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Now a carry for Hunt. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. One is complete to Hardman.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down. Here's MADDEN now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll go again here with Irving. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A first down throw for Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Here now, 3rd and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's their punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second down throw for Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Baker to throw. That is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
To him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Mahomes. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Travis Kelce, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, Mahomes. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
One final throw before the break. He'll take off again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone.
Coach, thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in this second half to come? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. A throw on the move is caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Mayfield. He's going to tuck it and go. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Right back to Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Well, Greg, so much for calling a 0-0 shutout. Finally, we get somebody on the board here to start the second half.
Yeah, what was a defensive battle? And you have to think, if you're the defensive coordinators at halftime, you're feeling pretty good about your game plan, probably not making a lot of adjustments. I'll be interested to see now, after allowing that early score, do they continue with what we saw up to this point, or do they have some wrinkles that they can throw to now try to slow down this offense here in the second half?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. And he gets that to Hardman. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. 14 yards on the pickup there.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball?
A dive, and he's in! Touchdown, Chiefs! A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here comes Otten in motion. Baker gonna give it to Irving. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And he's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll run with Irving. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 2nd down, Baker. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage, and they'll start with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll stick to the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man is Hopkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. That one is complete to Hardman. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Now, Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. Now he'll run it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. He'll run again, and he will score. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, White. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal is not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
On first down is Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A second down throw for Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here is first and goal. Man in motion, heading left. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there, and it'll lead to a second and goal. Baker to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. He's going to keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Now a first throw here in overtime. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. 3rd and a yard. Here's a run with Hunt. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hunt. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They put Kelce in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense. Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Now he takes off. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To throw is Mahomes. There he goes again. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.